Hello everyone, today is Saturday, December the 3rd, around 3 p.m. New York time. Guys, we're gonna go over after doing the whole weekend of day on the side. We want to give you guys an idea of what we see. For next week. For the last week, we were right almost 90% of the counts. It was a very good week when it comes to counts. Finally, the bounce that we were expecting in risk, it took place. There is a debate, what kind of degree on the if this is a correction, if this is part of the seaway. Some people are saying that the rally, it was because of the Fed news. It's nothing like that. The rally was because we knew that the rally is going to take place sooner or later. Now, taking back to previous weekly videos, that I would really recommend you guys to do is always get back to the previous video. Sometimes, we try to show you guys different ideas of the market, and we start switching counts. I always recommend clients get back to the previous videos, previous counts, because sometimes a previous counts that we are not presenting anymore is the one that is ending being corrected. Now, let me start with the idea, which is this one. This is copper. You guys been remembering me how I've been saying that this decline in copper and this rally in copper, it was too small and that copper need more to the outside. Well, that's exactly what's taking place. Copper, out of these three waves, is making that those three waves in copper is making, bouncing from the 618, is making a nice, very nice 5-way structure. Those 5-way structure in copper looks like in the small time frame need one more high, and then it's gonna be another decline, something like that. But I have no question in my mind at this stage that copper is gonna trade higher within the next 2 or 3 weeks. The next high can be 383, which is the 50% back of the high that took place in February to the lows that took place at the beginning of October. And remember, guys, copper is a huge part of risk trade. Wherever copper goes the risk trade. So, in my opinions, all the metals are here to have another decline in another recovery in 3 ways on the metal of the currency metals. Saying that, I see Aussie higher, New Zealand higher, even dollar CAD lower. Now, how do we see it in copper? The first leg right here was in 3-way. This one is another 3. So we see copper going higher to 403. That 403 in copper is going to be the equal legs to the pit from the first decline, and also is going to be the 61.8% back of this decline. So keep that in mind, because the S&P is going to rally until copper gets to 1403. Euro is going to rally until copper gets to 403. And so on and on and on and on. So keep that in mind and try to adjust your charge to that idea that as far as a copper is bullish, the risk trade is going to be bullish. That's the way that you guys should start looking at it, because I believe that's the right path in my humble opinion. Now, let's keep moving now to the US dollar. And then we're going to see only long time charts today. On the seminar tomorrow, we're going to go a little bit small in time frame. The US dollar descend. I believe the top that we have on Thanksgiving Day is going to stay for another round of selling on the dollar. Minimum 77.22. Now, there is 2 ways that you can play out the dollar. Either ABCWSAB, and then the dollar is gonna soar at the beginning of the week, either Monday and Tuesday. Then it's gonna be a recovery in the dollar because what? Because copper is gonna be doing the B way, and then another setup in the dollar eventually to the test of the trend line here that coming from the lows. Remember, this is a leading diagonal, and then either to 76.63, 76 area, that is when the trend line is. That for me, that's a very, very possible. This is the path that I like the most. I gotta be more than honest to you guys. I like something like this in the dollar to complete this B way, and then the dollar is gonna trade higher again. So that scenario is very possible in the dollar. So let me repeat it. The dollar should trade lower sometime next week, recovering like this in 3 when copper it makes the 3 bags, and then another setup in the dollar. That's what we like about the dollar. Another scenario is that this A is W, and then we go a little deeper here. We are in the B wave flat, and then if that scenario goes, this scenario goes better with the S&P, but do not go that good with copper. Now, that scenario is gonna play like that. It's the same result. When now, from here, we're gonna see something like this and higher. In other words, we believe that the high that we have on the dollar on the Thanksgiving Day is a high that is gonna last at least until the end of November. Or December, or middle of December, before another round of buying can take place. Now, let me show you copper in the 1 hour chart. So you guys, now that I explain copper and I explain the dollar, you guys know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And expecting another round of buying in copper. That's gonna be the euro going from 133 and change to above the high at 135, 40 something that we did on Friday. I mean, technically, if that scenario is correct, the euro is gonna break about 135, 33 area with a B wave flat, and then the biggest decline that is gonna take the euro to around 133.40 again before another round to 137, even 138 in the euro. Now let's move on to the euro pair. Okay, in the case of the euro, this is what we like. We like the euro to recover. In other words, we would like the euro to recover and respect the high at 142.47 area, and the recovery, like I say in the case of the dollar, can take different path, but I believe that minimum 137.35 should be in place, and then it can extend higher to 138.59 and even 140. But this is the count that we like. I mean, this is the count that we have as a principal count when we are going lower in the S way of a D way. Now, an alternative count on the case of the euro is the one that calls for this to be taking place. This is an alternative, the one that counts for this move to be in 3 ways to the downside, and this move higher to be in 3 ways. This allows the 142.47 high to be taken, but at the end is the same result, a weaker euro, either from 138 or about 137. So nobody have, the answer until the market get closer, which way is gonna go. That's what I like about the euro dollar. Short time frame, let me explain it to you guys. What we see in the euro is either 2 scenarios. This one, that is the one that goes better with copper, which is A, B, and we are on the C way, when the first leg to the way of A, B, C, W, S, in a flat A, B, Z, Y. This, I like this better, Elliott Wave Y, because of the 5 swings right here, because of the equal legs here, and because of another related way here, and this being the 76.4 of this complete decline. Now, there is an alternative, which is this one. This one called from the ABC to end it. In other words, the first leg of the move ended right here at the 135.33 area, and then from there seeing 3 ways back in the form of the flat, and then going straight higher. That goes better with maybe a small correction in the S&P cash. Now, talking about the S&P cash, this is what we see in the weekly scenario. Remember, we say that this video is all about weeklies and dailies. Now, with the recovery and what is spreading in copper, we believe that the high at 1292 is going to be taken sooner or later, that it can make a case that it's going to trade around 1340, but there is nothing that guarantees that the high at 1370 is going to hold. Now, for now, what you're expecting, a 3-way pullback and another leg higher. So it's a pattern that is being repeated everywhere around the market, and I believe that's the way, that's what we say. It's going to be higher risk, the degree needs to be seen. That's the S&P. Bearish, most bearish, because both counts, they're bearish at the end. The other one in the S&P is discount, which call for like this: A, B, C, A B in the flat, A B. In that case, we did a B wave flat, and now, if that's the case, the S&P can go as high as 1500. Of the S&P can go as high as 1373 or 1427 before going lower. But no question what it is. This is impulse, this is corrective, and no matter what the Fed does, no matter what's happening around the monetary world, or how many easing they do, the decline should take place. So that's for the S&P. Let me show you something that has drawn attention to you guys, is the EuroCAD. I see the EuroCAD bullish, like I have been saying, unless that this is going to take away for flat triangle, and we have A, B, C, D, and then we're going higher in E, and then another test lower. Otherwise, looking at the daily count that we are preferring, we believe that this pair bounced very nicely on Friday from the 76.4, and then that this pair is set to going higher to at least equal legs from here, which come around 150.32, right? That's what we like about the EuroCAD. The cable is about the same everywhere, which there is a debate if this is S or this is E. Looking at the decline, it looks more like anything that this can be, and the debate is if D goes right here, or it's going to trade to the trend line. Time will tell, but we believe that no matter what it is, in cable, it's a sell from higher prices. In other words, the recovering from the highs on October the 31st, has not even reached the 50%, was close but didn't reach it. And this can be like everything. This can be a flat B wave, or this can be A, B, C, W, like we have it until today, when this is A of Y, and then the market is gonna do this and go higher in another structure. So no matter how the way we look at it, we believe that the market is for higher risk after some consolidation. Now let me show you finally the New Zealand dollar. It looks like the New Zealand dollar that have higher prices, and it looks like it's in a flat when we have W, A, B, and Z. That being the case, you need to look at the 1 hour, and you're going to be able to see it within the 1 hour, the structure of the waves when we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this cycle, it is closed, and then now it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna make another high, and then the biggest correction before it goes higher again into the final move, and a very favorable trade right there, because it's gonna take the New Zealand below, believe it or not, 73 when the euro dollar goes to 124. That's our preferred scenario, guys. I mean, we're gonna be tomorrow on the seminar, giving more details, more intradays and everything. So hope you guys got the idea, and see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.